And it's the Mavericks to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Fernando in at the 5.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
And the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He said a big key for them will be containing Trae Young. Coach said he can be streaky, but when he heats up, his deep range makes him tough to defend. Kevin, make that almost impossible to defend.
Thank you, David. Here's Herter, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Young with no one around. And the 3 off target. Dallas with the ball. Porzingis kicks to Curry. Doncic outside. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Kevin, in a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
Here's Fernando. Back to Young. The shot with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Doncic outside. Floats one, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Hawks working the ball around. Clock at 6. And the pass to Young. Lets it go from deep.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
Hangs, and he sinks the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Herter. Here's Fernando. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Dallas making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Here's Herter. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Now the Mavericks with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. And the dunk by Doncic.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Fernando. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Passes it to Curry. That's tipped. Second chance shot. The Hawks trail by 8. Young in the corner. Shoots over Doncic. Young's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Curry deciding where to go with it.
What I love is the confidence that Seth Curry plays with, and it has him attacking the defense. A little bit too physical there defensively.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Shooting 2. And he makes the first.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
Both good from the line that time.
And you look at the Mavericks' numbers last season, the need for shooting is obvious.
And I think, Greg, what's shocking is poor shooting is not something you have historically associated with the Mavs. But when you look at it through last season, they took a high rate of threes and a high rate of free throws. And yet, both of those percentages were poor. That's an area for improvement this season.
And the effortless shooting motion. Young's three-point jumper is just poetry in motion and has it on automatic.
Now here is Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Doncic got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here is Young. 5 points in the game. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. To the middle. And it's Cauley Stein. That time on the assist by Doncic.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Collins, good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 9-point game. It's deflected. Here's Hardaway. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Collins. He kicks it to Young. From the stripe. The offensive rebound. Here's Hunter. Off target from 3-point range. Mavericks leading by 9. Pass to Cauley Stein. Dallas moving the ball around. And Doncic, here we go.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And you look at Luka Doncic, 6'7", about 220 doors. Is he a point guard? A point forward? I mean, where's he fit?
Well, I think in today's modern NBA, where we talk about positionless basketball, he's the perfect fit regardless of where you put it. He can defend wings, he can defend forwards, and offensively, you want him to be in command of the basketball.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Justin Jackson comes in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Curry. Teague finds Len. Now the pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Bounce pass from Len. Teague drives in. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
But they recover it. Back to Kleba. Jackson passes to Doncic. Tries again. Good. Doncic has got 12 in the game.
Well, you have got to take this shot away from Luka Doncic. He's too good to be given the mid-range look.
Pass to Len. Bembry kicks to Teague. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Barea after the three-pointer from Jeff Teague. And here's Barea. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Bembry. Teague drives in, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Oh, my goodness. If you don't get in front of Jeff Teague, he's going to throw it down off that dribble drive.
Doncic right side. The shot that time not on target. And Atlanta will come the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And last year, a tough one for Jeff Teague. Just couldn't put together his normal level of play.
You know, Teague missed some games with injury, but his shot just wasn't consistent. His passing and playmaking were as strong as ever, but you just couldn't rely on him to score.
Right, he's checked in for Doncic. Free throw, good. Teague. A lot of players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all-NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys. Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
And here is Wright. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep. Jackson passes to Barea. 1:39 left here in the first quarter.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Doris, for Jeff Teague, he's not expected to be the scorer on this team that he once was.
And for Teague, to me, that is a blessing, as he is much better suited as a distributor of the basketball. He's got great vision, he cut down on his turnovers, and therefore his assist numbers increased.
First free throw is good.
We know this about the Dallas Mavericks. They will put every piece of data and information to use in terms of trying to get an advantage. Think about it, guys. They are now doing blood tests, trying to head off injury for their players. They believe this gives them a clearer picture into the overall health of their athletes.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws. And Doris, those blood tests you were talking about, always subject to player permission. They want to honor player privacy.
I think you have to, Kevin, and most of the Mavs have embraced it. These tests have the ability to measure almost 50 biomarkers. As an athlete, you're always trying to stay in peak form. As an organization, you're always trying to manage appropriately their workloads.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Barea. They can't stop the run with that one. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Bembry. Passes it to Carter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Barea. Back to Wright. The pass to Cauley-Stein. Now here's Jackson. Graham defending. Pass to Barea. There's the triple. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Barea's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Teague against Wright. Now Teague. From deep three-point range, it's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action after this word. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Wright is out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Jackson in at the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Out of Würzburg, Germany, undrafted Maxi Kleber with a strong start, Doris, to his career.
Incredible to think he grows up in the same small town as Dirk Nowitzki, and he first meets Dirk when he's 12 years old. What an amazing story for them to become teammates on the Mavericks. So cool.
Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible to check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Jones kicks to Graham. Teague feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Reddish. He tries for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the call will be against Damian Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. Turner's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Kleba. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Turner.
What a college career for Jalen Brunson. 2 championships and a Wooden Award. This is one of the most decorated players in college basketball history.
And Brunson, the College Player of the Year back in 2018, but fell to the 2nd round. Doris, when you look at that time, why did he fall?
I think it had everything to do with the fact that he's not an elite athlete by NBA standards. But we know unequivocally Jalen Brunson is a winner.
2 shots.
His father played a decade in the NBA. This young man has been around the game since his formative years, and you can see it in his game.
And he knocks down the first one. Hardaway's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And a change for the Hawks. Trae Young, he's checked in for Teague. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Young passes to Reddish. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And, of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent level. Greg, he has a high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor, shoots the 3 well for a young player, and you love his ability to match up, really 1 through 5.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wright, the pass to Hardaway. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Now here's Wright. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hardaway against Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, think back to before he moves on to the Dallas Mavericks. While Tim Hardaway Jr. was with the Knicks, he was carrying such a burden offensively because Porzingis was still recovering.
For Dallas, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And we've seen Hardaway be a much more efficient player than in the past.
What we know, Kevin, unequivocally, is that this young man can score the basketball. But what you hope is the best players in the NBA are all about efficiency. That's what you want Hardaway Jr. thinking about. How can I be the most efficient guy on the floor?
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Here's Young. The Mavericks making the shot. Good on the shot. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And the work ethic coming into play there. Yeah, I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Wright finds Hardaway. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Vince Carter picks one up.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Mavericks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
The first one falls.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Then for the Hawks, John Collins comes in for Carter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
And here's Young from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. Well, comparisons to Steph Curry, unfair for Trae Young, and they're quieting. His shooting percentages in year 1 leave plenty of room for growth.
Hunter's checked in for Jones. That free throw good from Young. And Greg, you talk about unfair comparisons for Trae Young. His career will always be measured against that of Luka Doncic after the Hawks traded back from the number 3 pick.
And Doncic going on to win Rookie of the Year, an instant star, and Trae Young with plenty of talent. And we'll see what he can accomplish.
The pass to Doncic. Hardaway trying to free himself up. And the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
To the inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Luka Doncic has superstar written all over him. He's cooking.
Young taking his time here. It's rebounded by Dallas.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Back to Young. Stolen by Brunson. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Turner passes to Hunter. High Nice D from Porzingis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
So it's the Hawks now. The Mavericks making the shot. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dallas. So it's the Hawks now. It's a 5-point game. That one drops for him. Fernando's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Back to Hardaway. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And he gets it to go. Fernando's got 6.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 6. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Herter, guarded by Curry. It's stolen by Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
For Dallas, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Curry. Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Hardaway. Alex Len's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Kevin Herter. Good on both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Young passes to Len. Young against Porzingis. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's 15 points for Trae Young.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Porzingis looking it over. Back to Doncic. 11 feet away, and another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the 2-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
Porzingis with the block, and they'll keep possession.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Curry dishes to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Doncic, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Here's Finney-Smith. And the rejection by Collins. Now, here's Hunter. D right on him. Young finds Len. Shoots. And too long on the shot.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
He gets that one. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Here's Bembry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry. The shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Hunter. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Doncic. Dallas leading by 3. Passes to Curry. 1:04 left in the first half. Teardrop shot, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 20.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Bembry. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Gotta recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
Stolen by Collins. Young trying to break free. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Bembry. Young outside. Six to shoot. Shoots the 3. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 20 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half his shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Then it's Collins. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Porzingis with the rebound. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And Doris, given how much of last season he missed and how early he came into the league, Porzingis a lot younger than people think.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. Think about it. He becomes an all-star at the age of 22 and already one of the more recognizable faces in the league. It is truly scary to think that in a few years, KP could be miles better than where he is today.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith, and here is Doncic, defended by Young. High, arcing shot. Here's Finney-Smith, off with the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so here is Dallas. They lead by 1. To the paint, here's Finney-Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Young against Doncic. Back to Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Young's got 17 now.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. Now, Doncic after the missed 3 from Trae Young. And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young passes to Fernando. Doncic against Young. Pass to Fernando. He dishes it to Collins. Out to the right wing. The Hawks working the ball around. And here's Young from the arc. But they'll get another chance. Herter passes to Young. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the 4th if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Now, here is Young. 17 points in the game.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Here's Doncic. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Tries from 10. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Hunter.
Playing to his strength. Hunter there knows he can rise up and knock it down pretty much over anyone.
Doncic against Young. Doncic, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Doncic feeling it out. There's the pass to Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Atlanta's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Hunter, no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Collins. And here they come. Hunter, the pass to Fernando. Hardaway with the steal. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Curry. Then for the Hawks, Vince Carter, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Pass to Herter. That one wide left.
Boy, Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Porzingis can't hit.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Outside Teague. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Hardaway, and it's Wright in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Jackson up top. Kicks to Barea. Jones against Porzingis. Porzingis is double. They get it again. The Hawks trailing. Reddish with the ball. For the lead. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. The 15th pick back in 2017, Justin Jackson, Doris, won a championship, as you know, at North Carolina.
Yeah, Kevin, he spent his first season and a half in Sacramento. Now he gets a new opportunity. Sometimes it's that next stop where young players really find success.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 3. Barea, no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Graham. No points in the game yet for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teague can't hit. Dallas shooting 31% here in the 3rd. Offensively, they are looking bleak. And Wright kicks to Barea. A wide open look here for Porzingis, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Reddish the pass to Teague. Dishes it to Reddish. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Reddish has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here is Barea outside. That shot off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Teague with a clean look. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Dallas calls timeout. Dallas making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Teague against Barea. Right outside. Five on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. On deep, Barea. And no good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
And Greg, one of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
To halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Jones. Now, here's Reddish. 7 points in the game. Teague drives in, and that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's now 20 points for Teague. Mavericks trail by 9. Barea looking over the floor. Excellent D that time from Jones. Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. That one goes in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. With some arc, he lays it in. Barea's got 8.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Teague the pass to Jones. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fast break Dallas. Here's Barea. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Teague.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not.
Oh,
goodness.
Wow.
Wow. And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg. That is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Jackson kicks to Barea, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. It's good. Denver's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Brunson the pass to Barea. Now here's Wright. 1:24 left in the third. It's good. Cauley Stein's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
A nice shot by Carter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Brunson kicks to Kleba. Cauley Stein passes to Barea. And here's Brunson. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Carter outside. The dish to Teague. Shoots over Brunson. Teague can't hit.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Brunson the pass to Wright. Back to Brunson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. He misses the free throw, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And he sinks the second. The Hawks leading by 12. Here's Young. Out to Turner. Got it off in time, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Mavericks trail by 12. On the perimeter, it's Curry and Doncic. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Kleber in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Brunson. Kleber kicks to Doncic. Clock at 6. On its way from Curry for 2. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Young dishes the land. A floater, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 21.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Doncic, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that. Luka Doncic can pass it, shoot it, drive it, and he does it all with great flair.
Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Then for the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Turner, and Kevin Huerter's subbed in for Bembry.
To hit the weak side corner, and this guy loves delivering in the big moments. It is so fun to watch him.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from John Collins.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Huerter, guarded by Curry. Young, and he overshot that one, missing. Mavericks trailed by 9, outside Curry. Shoots from 12. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Hunter kicks to Young, trying to find Len, gets it to him.
We've always talked about Alex Len's natural tools, Kevin, and he can assault the rim on a consistent basis.
Doncic outside. Goes up to the stripe. Good on the jump shot. Doncic has got 31 points.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Here's Young. Good D by Hardaway. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Hardaway finds Doncic. Here's Kleber. And here is Curry. Hardaway from outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. No good on that one.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Doncic outside. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 33.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Porzingis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Now Curry. After the missed three from Trae Young. Pass to Doncic. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Doncic outside for three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Young passes to Herter. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Looking to get it going, and the shot is good. Young's got 23 points.
You know, improving on certain aspects of his game, it's crucial Young continues to knock down these tough interior shots.
Now here's Hardaway, and there's the pass to Doncic. Over Young. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks leading by 8. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Doncic. Count the basket. Doncic has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Fernando. No good from outside. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Passes it to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Porzingis with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic, and it's Dallas with another.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Young against Doncic. 14 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure. Outside,
Porzingis. That one, no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 12 points for DeAndre Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Curry with the bounce pass. Doncic kicks to Curry. Back to Doncic. Right wing. A 3 from Porzingis. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, he is so comfortable with his superstar status in the league. Porzingis excellent on the catch and shoot.
Here's Herter. Pass to Young. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got 28 points for the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Now here's Curry. Doncic outside. With the fadeaway. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Young passes to Fernando. Back to Young. Porzingis with the block. Here's Curry. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Porzingis with the block. Outside Hardaway. He dishes it to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Shots good from Young.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Now Doncic. Porzingis with the ball. Bucket is good.
Well, we see a de-emphasis of the mid-range shot opportunities in today's NBA, but Porzingis excels in that area.
Now, here is Young. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 4. Doncic outside. The pass to Hardaway. Inside, Finney-Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Finney-Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Herter. Floats one up. Porzingis with the block. On the wing, Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 17 now, just in the second half.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about Hardaway Jr.? Maybe we should say nothing junior about that. That's a big-time delivery.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Out to the right wing. Herter. Misses the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Collins.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Now, here is Young in the corner. Herter with it. Pass to Fernando. And it's off from three-point range. Young against Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
Luka Doncic is so clever. This guy able to draw the contact to get himself to the free throw line.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And there's so much to like about Luka Doncic, but perhaps the best thing is he can contribute in every aspect of the game. Scoring, rebounding, passing, you name it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a two-possession ballgame.
Shot to stop the run. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Curry. Puts it up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And here's Young. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
To the paint. Yes!
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
.36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, and this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Passes it to Collins. He kicks to Hunter, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Collins finds Young. Atlanta again missing. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.